quick because I am 3 minutes late. There you go. Social Stream Ninja. I am running behind. It's one of those days. I've just been fighting with the server, so I haven't totally gotten ready. Ugh. There we go. Get this up. I think OBS is working. Yes, it does seem to be working. That's good. Maybe we get some new music today because we didn't have good music. Oh yeah, I gotta find out. We do this. Trigger this. It's in the correct spot. Nice. Here, hello. I just showed a doopy doop. I'm not sure who that was. So I'll see in a minute. Full screen here. Hey, welcome, man. Hi. I didn't ignore you this time. I didn't ignore you this time. So congrats. Welcome to stream. How you doing? I'm getting better as a streamer. No, ignore me today, huh? No, I'm being good today. I'm answering people. I'm being a generally good streamer. At least I hope I am. Although I will say today I am a bit late. And that's simply down to one reason. I've been trying to get this. I've been updating the server. And then because I updated the server, all my mods are no longer working, but I haven't done that yet. But yeah, well, what music should we listen to in the background of today's stream? Preferably a games music, because, excuse me, because I think those are most suiting. In-game, we could do Subnautica. Subnautica has cool music. Let's do Subnautica. Subnautica. OST. Hey, welcome Celestial. How are you doing, OST? Welcome. Yes, I see you're here. OST. Okay, this will do. With that, not game audio, I'm gonna go music audio. Hey, welcome, Ice King. Yeah, I completely missed you joining the game. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing quite good. There you go. They're coming through. There we go. We got some nice music. Some good old Subnautica. Oh, hi. Yes. I've cleaned my room a bit. Hey, that's good. Cleaning is very good. Okay, so I'm technically first in stream if you cut me joining in the game log. I guess technically autocorrect. I know autocorrect a pain. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do entirely today. My plan was to build more fans, but obviously my redstone shulker box isn't looking great. It's running a little bit low. I might make this into a redstone 2 box rather than a rocket box. Let's do that. Redstone #2. There we go. There's still a trash straw left, but I ain't got energy to bear. I think we all have those straws. So, okay, this one will more or less be like this one here will be for like non-essential. They're redstone components, but they're not like, you know, actively important. Which, yes, I know do include like some of these things like concrete and stuff. They're needed for the redstone construction, same with the iron, but aren't really directly a redstone component. So I might have to do some trading. There's going to be a bit of a wild card of a stream simply because honestly I don't really have much of a plan. I got 85% of a math test today. People, hey, congrats! Very nice, well done. That's really good. Really good indeed. Well done. Observers, slime, and honey. So we got a nice collection there. Could do more observers. Pistons are fine. Start of a trading hall and auto sorter. Auto sorter we're waiting on because, but I do plan on building an auto sorter underneath here. Down here, this is where I'm going to build an auto sorter. I also do need to build a... I also do need to build all down here. Hey, welcome Metal Gear Solid. How you doing? Oh, we teleported. This will be where I'm gonna put in the whatchamacallit, but I don't want to do too much massive projects because I don't have my replay mods working at the moment. Because I need to update it. What on earth is that? Mr. Change Bunnies! Oh, look at the oh, look at the rabbit! Oh, look at it! Oh, he looks so cool. Oh, look at the little guy. We got a new version out. Yeah, we got a new version out. Look at this guy. Oh, hello. Big Chunks. Don't you be mean to him, Celestial. Don't you be mean, finally. Well, in my defense, I haven't been able to back up the server in the past day or two because Modriff broke again. So I've been trying to hold off until it fixed it. Except they haven't fixed it, so I had to manually do it. Also, I didn't realize it was old edition. I forgot. I need to manually do it as well. It's okay, just joking. Well, here we are. We can actually do it. Might only be done because Ice King kind of needed it done. But still, we're here. Should name him Chungus. Why does everyone keep... Leave him alone. My poor guy. Bye, buddy. You must stay down here for your own good. I love the new texture. Well, let me dig this hole bigger. Oh! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! You guys think we have no live tight and business storm outside. Everything is bugging. Yeah, okay, fine. No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to dig it out. Oh no. Oops. Cook him? I'm not a monster. There we go. He can live in there now. Whoopsies, I guess. My mistake. Well, someone finally attacked Rapid YouTube. I'm joking. Look. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, so do we make a more observer? We might actually have the resources just in these two chests, honestly. Although I can't really record it now. I guess we can do it the old-fashioned way. Or do I do something else? I could also do with maybe resorting everything up here. Except I don't even know why. You could have been so many different names, so much better names. What was I planning to do last time? Alright, build a turtle enclosure. Ooh, nice. So yeah, let me just grab most of this, add this into my redstone chest. Because I just want... you're technically not redstone components. You are, though. You guys are. No, I don't do short shell sensors. These are just going to be miscellaneous stuff that... Like miscellaneous redstone components, I think. Oh yeah, I do remember what we want to do. I do want to go mine. Wait, my volume low. No, I'm just like... Oh, that's why. I do want to go and mine a child chamber. Because we need more copper. Mine for what? Copper! I need copper for my air balloon. And since I don't want to do a bunch of work on my... I'll give you some copper. Oh, that's appreciated, but I need a lot of copper. And also, I don't have to smelt it. If I put it in... If I mine it from a... If I mine it from a... child chamber, it means I don't have to... Excuse me. It means I don't have to smelt it. There we go. I also think it comes pre-waxed as well. Not that waxing is much of an issue because, well, I have LSBs. Please do search up LSB bear. I'm not the subsection of my community. Bear. That would be weird. So let me put away this bucket. We don't need the bucket. We probably don't need that. We probably don't need that. We can keep this. I may or may not have also broken my netherite pickaxe again. I may have killed Silky the pickaxe accidentally. I was doing it again. I was mining off camera. I didn't look at my durability and I killed it. Why did you censor my chat? YouTube censors a lot of things. If YouTube think it's remotely inappropriate, it automatically censors it, even if it wasn't inappropriate. YouTube's like really sensitive about it. I do know roughly where a child chamber is. Do we need an axe? Probably not. So let's stick you in here. So I will go over there. We will take some of these, so we can have plenty of room to grab stuff. So let's first go for the port. I'm just saying, someone get you another big chunk, because I know exactly where. Oh, nice. Are you going to turn someone's base or darks? Wait, what? How did this happen? I'm going to the bridge by turn someone's base. Because mine? Wait, that's yours? Please look at that. I'll do it off camera. Oh, do you mind me mining it? Do you mind me mining it, or would you like me to find another one? Nope. Okay. BRB, no problem. What makes some boat dispensers? No, I'm not making. I don't even mind that. Okay. I just wanted to double check. I don't know what it's for. Loot. You can get loot and stuff from them and whatnot. There we go. So if I'm correct, I think, where was the bridge? I feel like the bridge was over here. Wondering why there's a hole in the ground near your portal. There was a gas that spawned there. I killed the fire, blew up. Okay. Okay, there it is. There should, from what I was, there it is. I think that's the tunnel. There we go. So down here. Oh, I really wish this was a drop shoot, but this would also do the trick. Now the thing is, I don't know how low this is. I probably should have brought a bed just in case I died, because obviously I am gonna have to somewhat clear this so I can actually safely mine it without getting harassed. But we'll encounter that problem when we get to it. Okay, it's going down to just normal stone. Wait a second, I didn't notice Android earlier. Yeah, I missed you joining as well, Ice. I don't know what, I just don't notice. Chat was hard to read when you tabbed out. Just made sure it came up in the right thing when you searched up. Okay. Okay, here we are. Oh, it's a bed here. Nice, how convenient. Okay, so first we're gonna have to take care of this floor. Now the second floor of my castle and the guest room. Ooh, very nice. That's a... Okay, here they are. They're spawning in. Let's just take care of these guys. Oh, not you guys. I don't like you guys. They're a bit of a pain, the blaze. Not the blaze, the not blaze, what am I on about? Oh, what are they called? Oh, breezes, that's what they're called. I've had another portal inside the castle and the mobs went in next to the bit of hey, okay, nice. That makes things safer. Ooh, the breeze? Yeah, that's the mob. For a minute I couldn't think of his name. Hey guys. But there's a photo of some guy posting with one saying, do I get it mounted? Interesting. There's some weird things out there on the internet. So avoid that one. Yeah. I'll do that. Ooh, Thank you, my guy. Shoot me up in the air. I don't think I've actually looted one of these. This one, actually. I saw you. Come here. They're surprisingly docile. No, as in he hunted the bear. Oh, poor bear. I don't mind hunting, but certain things are just like, there's no point hunting certain things. And I think hunting bears and stuff like that is one of those things that's a bit iffy. Like, poor bear. Certain things that like make sense. Like, in the UK, we have an overpopulation of deer, so hunting those and animals bred for hunting is fine, but not just random wild animals. That's just wrong. What have an invasive species? Yeah, stuff like that's fine because they're doing harm. Anything that's doing harm that makes sense, or if they're like grown for that purpose, if their whole purpose is to be hunted, okay, that's fine, but not hunting for the sake of hunting. Hi, welcome XD. You're in the chambers? Yes, we are. Probably not for the reason you're thinking, because I'm literally here just to mine it. So I want all the resources here. I also want the turf. I should... Oh, I was meant to bring a beacon. Oh, I'm going to have to go back up the stairs. Okay. I'm going to go and grab a beacon because, simply put, it's basically an investment in time saving. That is, if I can find my way back out. I'm pretty sure one of these vaults here came through, right? Nope. I knew it's from one of these holes somewhere. Where? I had a simulation. I think if we had a simulation that would help stop overhunting. Yeah, but actually I don't think it would, because the people who do it, a lot of people who hunt for the sake of hunting do it for the thrill, or so I doubt a simulation would be enough for them. Wait, was it down here? Oh no, I think it was down here, over here, right? There we go, yeah. So all the time to, yeah. I don't agree with hunting unless it's a video game. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I don't mind hunting as long as it's like not harmful. Well, it is always harmful, but you know, there's some things that need to be hunted. The thing is that most species will become overpopulated and invasive. Also, yes and no. It depends. Like, for example, here in the UK, we have a really bad problem of deer. Because we have no natural predators here in the United Kingdom, it means that they have no natural I need to actually mark coordinates where to dig the hole. They have no natural predators, which is a problem, which means they keep breeding and breeding and breeding. And actually, because there's so many of them, actually does them more harm than good, because it then means they get more likely to get diseased and sick and, well, lots of bad and genetic defects and stuff like that. So actually being there is actually kind of good for them. There's a lot of examples happening in the very funny XD. The deer joke, very funny. Okay, I should now be -1, 2, 6, 9, -4, 2, 2. Okay, don't mind that. I'm just doing that so we can get I know where to dig back down. Yeah, so that's a big thing. And as deers also, it is actually affecting forests and stuff, because when the deers come through, they tend, any young saplings and stuff, they absolutely destroy. They destroy and kill all of them, which means we don't actually get a lot of which means a lot of the new trees and stuff are dying because the deers are simply eating them and destroying them. Feral cats, foxes, rabbits, camels, and cane toads are a few that came on top of my mind. Yeah, I know cane toads is a really big one in Australia. That's the only one overpopulation I know in Australia. But no, it's a lot of them. Hello. Hey, welcome Tanjo. How are you doing? And welcome Finn as well. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's not nice, but some things are kind of needed. Especially, it's a lot to me to put. Yeah. So, deers have no natural predators, so there's no Yep, we have no natural predators here. You'll sub. Hey, thank you, Finn. Yeah, we have no natural predator in the United Kingdom, which means deers don't have any natural predator, which means they just breed, and there's nothing to like control them. There used to be wild, I think, lynx and wolves here in the UK, but they were all hunted to extinction a long time ago. Hey, Minecraft? You like Minecraft? Fair. Who doesn't like Minecraft? Can never go wrong with good old Minecraft. Bro, I died in the end. Hey, welcome, Dr. Billy. Oh, that's unfortunate. The end is dangerous. I think the worst thing about the end is just the void. They were hunted to extinction around the Roman Empire when they went in. Yeah. Oh, it might have been a bit later than that as well. It must have. Oh, do you know the... I've been watching it growing up and I'm watching it right now. There's no English translation, sadly. No, I can't say I heard about that. Well, when your dog dies in Minecraft? Well, I don't really have a pet dog. Nor do they ever have the chance to die because I don't take them out. Legend of the Huntsman Spider called the Newcastle Big Boy. Yes, I have viewed the Newcastle Big Boy. It's an amazing name. I like some of the names they got for the animals in Australia. Just amazing. There we go. It's a comedy sitcom and it's funny. Hey, that's good. Yes, it is the great Newcastle Big Boy, yeah. You have pet as gas? Yes, I do. And his name is Tofu. That was, I think we only decided that last stream. Although we haven't actually name tagged him yet. Oh, I don't have enough iron. Was deadliest spider, big boy. I think the world's most deadliest is the no, not the Black Widow. I can't remember which one it was. I think Funny Australian on YouTube Shorts taught me that. Hey, nice. Learning is very nice. Okay, so hopefully we have some more iron over here. I got a... why did I leave that open? Ender chest. Do you know him as well? I believe I might do. Do I not have any iron in here? Yes, I do. Cool. Amp doesn't know where his iron is once again. No. We beat the Ender Dragon a while ago. Yeah, I knew where it was. I was just oh, I don't know if I have enough. Amphibious, I've been meaning to ask you this for a while. Would you like to go out for a streamed ham? Would you just go for streamed hams? Preference, I'm not trying to make people uncomfortable. It's true. That's fine. Even I don't know where your iron was when I went there earlier. Yeah, my iron's kind of here, there, and everywhere, in fairness. Oh, no, there's some of my iron. You have any tips for live streaming? Talk. Talk, and talk. Having dead air on a stream is arguably the biggest mistake you can make. Having moments... Because then, if you have someone join your stream and they join into a stream that's dead silent with you just playing the game and not talking, that's an instant like click off the stream for me. Personally, if I stick on a stream and they're not talking within, let's say, the first 5-10 seconds of me joining stream, I probably wouldn't be stick around. Yeah, if you're streaming, you have to talk a lot. Yeah. Me and Ice King is on the same page with that. Talking to people is very important. What portal is this? I don't remember this portal. Oh, you decorated it. Nice. South Africa, where I live, is cold. Ah, fair. King has unfair advantage. He's talking IRL. Yeah, Ice King is in Minecraft chat. That he does. But no, talking is a very important one, BK. Important. And have a wholesome people as me. You don't have to talk to but to me. Just joking. Anne's also here. Yeah, Anne is also here. Oh yeah, how am I getting lost in my own Neverwhere? I mostly built this. Which reminds me, I should probably finish it. But you know what? That sounds like a future me problem. Fitting just disappeared. I wonder what happened. I think it has something to do with the model. I think I don't know if she had... I think it's I think from what I heard, some people are saying it's like she's going to be coming back, but she's rebranding, I think. How true that is, I don't know. That's only what I've heard, but something to do with the model and not technically having the rights to it, so they went for a rebrand. But I didn't really... I've seen bits of her. I never particularly, like, let's say I never watched her, but I knew of her because, well, how could you not know her? She's massive. There's lots of clips. Okay, here we go. Mine straight down. I'm breaking the #1 rule of Minecraft. It's been gone for months. Yeah. There's been a few people like that. Although I found a lot happens to a lot of YouTubers and streamers, but it's only ever noticed with the bigger ones. I think why YouTube censored me again. Probably. YouTube is very sensitive. I have a lot of raw copy without help. Well, I wouldn't say no to it. It'll definitely be of some help. Because the outside does use raw copper blocks as somewhat. It uses some of it for decoration. I'm nervous for next week. Oh, how come? Is something happening? It's going down, down, down. This song's a bop. I like this song. Bum, bum, da, da, dun, 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 dun. There we go. Mine down 4. Now we're just gonna mine out 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. 1, 2, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 4. What brilliant counting I can do. We need to just dig this out so we can just put it into the floorboards. This place. That way it's just out of the way while I can mine out. But I also get the benefit of the fact it's a beacon, which would be good. There we go. I can't wait for Subnautica 2. I can't decide whether I want to play it from the start. You don't like Fillion? Fair enough. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, so fair enough. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. You give up. Well, maybe what you're saying, maybe you shouldn't be saying it. If it's censoring you, it's probably censoring you for a reason. I know it can be funny, but maybe it's censoring you for a reason. Can I see what you're trying to say? It does sometimes allow me to see. Let's have a look. Does it let me? Meeting my boyfriend's mum. My BF invited me to dinner, and I'm not good at meeting new people. He must have said, well, I think you just proved that wrong though, because it let you say it. Although if it class, oh hello Anne. Nah, well, yeah. It's therefore better it's against me. What you doing? I'm building a hole for a beacon at the moment. That way I can mine super fast. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. That's gonna help. It's against you. No, it probably just doesn't like what you're saying. And like I can tell it's censoring you because it's not even showing up for me, so yeah. And cursing, it's not too bad. It probably it probably reckons it's something like, well, I don't know. Gonna go now. Hey, no problem, XD. Welcome. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Oh, goodbye, I mean. Goodbye. Welcome back as they leave now. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. Hope everything goes well with your meeting. You're having some trouble there. Yeah, that does sound nerve-wracking, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Let's just get this dug out. And then with this last corner dug out, we should be able to put it in. Everything's gonna be okay. There we go. Yeah, I have been playing some Phasmophobia off camera because it's a game I enjoy, and my goodness, I have gotten bad. I've gotten bad. So that's 1, 2. Oh, that's 1 too big. I've gotten bad at the game. I used to be good, but I've absolutely got really bad. If you're seagrass you're using, I have it, but I'm too scared to play it alone. Fair. I don't have any seagrass, sadly, Ice King. You can just use shears to get some, though. Phasmophobia stream? Yes, Sunday. See, the thing is with Phasmo, for me, I've played it so much now that it's... I've played it so much to the point that I don't really get scared by it anymore. There are a few exceptions, you know, as there always is, but I can't play because, you know, yeah, I know why you can't play Ice King. Your computer has a fit. 4. That's 1, 2. I'm so freaking scared to move. Well, the funny thing is, though, the act of not moving tends to be more dangerous than the act of actually moving. You messed up making a beacon. Yes, I did. A PC has a fit in any high resolution games. Yeah. Have you mentioned your kid left? Yeah, you have mentioned that before. I stay in the van. Yeah, I'm usually the guy in the house. I'm the guy who's getting chased down by the ghost. And who totally doesn't get scared at all. I panic. I sure do panic. Get scared? Yeah, depends. Sometimes not. It needs to be the right situation, I find. But if I could play, I would ask a lot of weird questions on the pentagon candles. Iron? Who is that for, Anne? Okay, let me now go here. Now let's grab this one, because this is just my miscellaneous. Put miscellaneous in there. I'm good, thanks. I've got more than enough iron. Plus my iron farm makes me ridiculous. Oh, for goodness sake. Plus my iron farm makes me ridiculous amounts of it. But thank you for the offer. You were talking about iron when you couldn't find... Yeah, I know. I couldn't find it in my chest, which means I would have to AFK my farm for like 5 minutes. But you know, waiting 5 minutes? Nah, I can't be doing that. Totally not lazy or anything. But waiting 5 minutes, that would just be too boring for stream. So I thought, you know what? I just better sell. Ow, 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 ow. That was a bad idea. There you go. No, I'm full of good ideas. Did you know that? Oh, that's problematic. Oh, bloody gravel. Okay, I'm gonna be online during the weekend a lot more. Just don't have the time during the week. Yeah, that's no problem. It'll always be here. That felt like it hurt physically. Yep. Just came on to get a copper. Hey, thank you. Yeah, that's no problem whatsoever. And also thank you for the copper. That's greatly appreciated. Do a flip. I wish I could. Ice King says bye bye. I think it might be a little late. They're Ant's usually in Twitch. Anne is usually a Twitch person. I think they've got a 62-day watch streak, which is insane. There's so much copper and I never use it. Fair. Copper's one of those blocks that I find, unless you It's either you either have a lot of copper sitting around or you have no copper sitting around. I find 4.9k. Yeah, but no problem, Ice King. 4.9k channel points. Yikes, that's insane. I really need to think of some more point redeemed stuff. But I don't know what to do for extra point redeemed stuff. I'll give you a point. Nice. What point's that? Ban? Oh no. I don't know. I'm usually the first one when I play, but I've stopped. Okay. Interesting. Phasmo, I might have to get, especially now with the new clothing update, it's going to be really good. The new clothing update is looking really good. The characters look a lot more fleshed out. I have ran into 1 or 2 bugs, but obviously, you know, you're bound to run in bugs. It's only just come out. I've been on banning for a while. Yeah, Anne said she wanted to be nice, though. She hasn't banned anything for me for a while. And I appreciate that, because I appreciate not having things banned. You know, the power is in your hands, so can't really do much about it if you decide to, but I appreciate it not being a regular thing. Yeah, I said I'm trying to be very nice, and you are being very nice. You know, very nice. Whether Ice King decided to be dry, appreciate more. Oh, so I wholeheartedly is making my day. I don't really know how. But how do you get the banning thing? It's a Twitch. On Twitch, you get channel points for watching. And with the channel points, you gain... If you watch enough, you get the option to ban an in-game action. Within reason. Because if it makes the game unplayable, I say no. Because then it's ruining the quality of the stream for everybody else. But something like banning, let's say, opening inventory, hitting mining blocks, something that doesn't completely break the game. I decided to be nice today since tomorrow would be my football trial. I could get into the team as a goalkeeper in my best position. Ooh, nice. Good luck with that. Yeah. Nice, your friends. Yep. Does it count if I rewatch anything? I don't know. It's only on Twitch as well. It's a Twitch exclusive thing. Because, you know, I can't do cool stuff in YouTube, apparently. You can save time with rewatching stuff, I think. Okay. I also noticed sometimes if you miss a day, you can, like, if you stay in the next stream long enough, you can redeem it. Best wishes, and it's going to turn out well. Yep. Do this. Don't know about that. I feel like I've been able to redeem, like, save a streak before. Because I used to have quite a good streak on this streamer's stream. And then they stopped streaming. And I don't know what happened. You can save within 24 hours. Ah, okay. I've got to hop on Twitch. Yeah, you will have to hop on Twitch for this cool stuff. But at the end of the day, Twitch is literally made for streaming. YouTube, not so much. Twitch is made for streaming. YouTube is... It's a plus. I'm going to be chaotic evil. Oh, yay. I love that. Just kidding. I appreciate anyone. I finished what? 26 plus 32. I feel like this is a trap, but let's go. That's 8. That's 68. YouTube is for videos. Yeah, YouTube is primarily for videos, despite the fact you can stream on it. Streaming on YouTube isn't as good as streaming on Twitch. And, you know, there's not much, as the streamer, there's not much you can do about that. Other than just do what they give you. I'm gonna ban you saying the letter E. That would be interesting. And what's 23 plus 44? That would be 7, 6, 6, and then number 7. It's a number 6 and then a number 7. I see what you were doing there. You will not get me that easily, good sir. Ow, 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 ow. Enderpearl, stop doing that. What are you? You're forbidden from saying the letter E. Well, I know I just failed by saying it, but, you know, that's just reading out the message. Clock. Okay. Now, the only problem is I'm horribly dyslexic. Which means... Oh, that's E! I can't, I will forget. I'm not sure which letters. Okay, so... You just said, I know... I know... Mike... Okay, well, I'll just restart the timer. And I will start it back now. Okay. I'm not doing long, okay? I'm doing working. Yeah. Yeah. You know this is hard. I nearly said it. Please say hi. Well, I can't say your name, also I don't really do shoutouts, but welcome. Welcome to her stream. Everything you can. Since he drink her. Yeah, I know. I've just. I know. I did it again. This is hard. You know, it's I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, see. Oh no! Oh my goodness. You know, this is hard. Think. Yeah. You know, I really. Oh, I can't do words. Words are hard. Words very. Oh no, I died. Yeah. No. Oh, for goodness sake. This is not. Oh, I got some to. Nice, Ice King. That's really good. I can't see what that is because that has a letter in it. Yeah, that's good. I've just done. Why do I say it so much? Why do I say that word so much? Yep. I am aware. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh. No. I'm very. No, oh, for goodness sake. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. I can't say words. Let me get some sand. Yeah, it's sand. That's good. I can say sand. You know, sand is such a nice word. Give me my comment out loud. My brain just. Oh, I've done it again. I did it again. Oh. I'm not good at this. No, I'm not good at this. I really want to say the a word, but I can't say it, and it turns out I say it a lot. I know. Are you even trying? Oh! I can't concentrate on two things. Yeah, I can't concentrate on two things. My brain can't do that. My brain can't do that. You know? Yeah. Oh, why do I say that? Why do I say that so much? No, it may. No, I can't say that. How do I do that without that? Huh? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I would like for this to go. Loading? Yes, indeed loading. Oh, but I forgot. Yeah. Yep. Ow. I know. I'm bad at this. I gotta think. No, nearly. Oh, for goodness sake. I can't say that. It's hard. Thinking. What not to say. No, is that right? How is the bun? Bad. That's... Yeah. No. For goodness sake, funny. I'm glad. Chaotic? Yeah, definitely. This definitely... Did I just fail on... No, I have that. Does definitely have an E in it? I don't remember. I feel like it does. I said... No, I get this Harry's fault. I don't... yeah. Oh... I can't think of other words. I can't say. No. Yeah, I can say. Bunch of words you can borrow, hoping this will push you through the situation. Ooh, thank you. Oh. Yeah, although I'm play on hard. Am I getting attacked? Oh. I how? Yeah. You know, it makes it hard to talk. I can't. You're breathing the back. That is very kind of you. I didn't even last what? I lasted 10 minutes. You know what? I will take 10 minutes, honestly. Fun? Yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. You know how hard it is to talk while not also trying to say certain words? even more fun when you can't spell. At least it lasted 10 minutes. Yeah. Well, here, I'll join you. Yeah, except I really didn't. That went horrifically. Like, that couldn't have gone worse. Well, for me at least. You know, it's really hard trying to think of words that don't have the letter E. Pair that with not really good with spelling and grammar, makes it even harder. Because I kind of just forget about letters of E, words of E, and it's just like, oops. Oh, I realize I said it and then I forget it. Talk as if a man from a very big amount. Many big amounts of a month ago. 5T is 5,000, right? Yeah. I think so. I'm not entirely sure. My brain is frazzled from that, the E thing. So at the moment, my brain's kind of gone all over the place. How long for the ban anyway? Cooldown? I don't remember what the cooldown is. Oh, come on, guys. They've also respawned. Also, there's only one ban a stream, I think it's set to. Which I'm glad, because that was just... yeah, I'm just getting started. It's been like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, it depends. Because I change it depend on what the thing is. If it's something funny, well... anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes depending on the thing. The more disruptive it is, the shorter, but unless it depends, because if it's disrupting the stream, like 50 minutes is a long time, but it stops me from doing anything. Next one is like, the next idea is inverted controls. Now I could do inverted controls. If I didn't have cooldown, I could have kept you banned for at least 15 minutes, 25, 45 minutes. That you could have, yes. That you really could have. Which is why there's a limit. There, I saw the possibility for chaos and I thought, let me nerf it. I will do this bit for all of Amphibious' chat. Hey. Especially for me. Yeah, exactly. For today. Ooh, okay. Nice one. Metal Gear, thank you. As we finally get into the copper layer, I don't know why, well, I do actually need this tough, all honesty. This will annoy you a lot. Yeah, probably would. 50 minutes I could join in. Wow, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Oh, can you do inverted controls? Right, I'm pretty sure I can do inverted controls. I'm pretty sure I could deal with inverted controls, all honesty. I don't think it'd be massively hard for me to get used to. Would it be ideal? No, definitely not, but I'm pretty sure I could deal with it. It's not the worst thing ever. Is it annoying? Yes, but I think I could do it. This should also give us both a lot of tough for our dungeon entrance to show how to do it. Well, that's gonna have to be for another day, not today. I got to go to sleep, so I have to go. I did enjoy today. See you guys tomorrow. I have 65. Wow. 63. I can't read. Okay, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, Anne. It's greatly appreciated. How was my day? It's been good. I was driving, and I've also done some looking after my plants. But it's been quite a good day, I think. How about yours, Metal? Yeah, my copper one. Copper. Let's just grab this. It's going good. Hey, that's good to you. That's always good. A good day is always good. When you're allowed to speak. I should really put this in here. Clean up some inventory room. I probably could have done with more. I now have many PS4s. Ooh, PS2s. Nice. PS2s are cool though. We like PS2s. PS2s are very cool. We do like a good PS2. Because honestly, what was there not to like about them? There's not much not to like about them. Also, I'm really liking the OST, the soundtrack for Subnautica. It really doesn't get enough appreciation. Ah, you found emotes, yes. Some of my few custom emotes. I need to make more, honestly. But making emojis are not the easiest thing. I don't really have the budget to buy professional made ones, so it's just my own ones I made myself. Which I'm happy with. But how tough is a zombie? But why was that guy so tough? Well, a bunch of stuff, but you know, didn't work, as in digit, you know. Ah, that's annoying. Is the server lagging? Yeah, it feels like it is a bit. Item pickup seems slow. There you go. That's the VIP status. How do you get... Ah, yeah. That's the VIP status. Makes them impossible. Ah, you've got to earn. Only I can give out the privilege of VIPs. Which they don't get given out to just anybody. They are a rare and elusive things. Only the most stout of heart may claim. Ooh, this music. I like it. Hey, welcome Ash, how you doing? Good to see you again. Ooh. See, that I don't ever remember this song being in Subnautica, but this is amazing. You're making the VIP sound like a whole Undertale thing. Well, it kind of is. You've got to earn it. Plus, it's more fun that way. You'll earn it? Well, I'd like to see... I look forward to see how you earn it. And I hope you welcome a challenge. Had a rough night? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that the rest of your night gets better. It's not hard to say... It's not that hard to not say... It's not hard to not say a bad word. It's like not a word, but still a word. Yeah. There were 4 VIP, the original 4 up until one of us left after some events. Yeah. Challenge me in every other... Yeah, that's the thing. There is no set challenge. The challenge is what you make. Thank you, you're the best. Hey, no problem, Ash. You're more than welcome. You know, sometimes everyone just needs some time to unwind, really. And if I can help with that, I'll do my best. Am I full again? How? I use up so many in contact with them, they're doing well. Well, that's okay, I guess. I just couldn't ignore what happened. It was despicable. But anyway, moving on. Only a little bit, don't really talk. Yeah, I think I know why. That's good. Yeah, that's the main thing. Anyway, I'm out of... my goodness, I'm going through so much of these blimming shulker boxes. Nope, not that one. I need this. No, that one. This one, I think. Yeah. This one can then go in here. Then just keep chopping this out. Bum, 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 bum. Just keep going. We'll get yourself a night vision potion. Nah, that's just too much inventory room. Crap. I don't like... I do make potions occasionally, but it's usually for villagers. Or if I really don't want to die. Single slot. That's one slot too many. Like, I could use that slot for like 64 golden carrots. There is so much better things I could use that slot for. Like, so much more. There we go. Hey, welcome SFF. FFF memes, welcome back. How you doing? Mine this out. There we go. You have bulk boxes and ender chest. Yes, I do. But they're also running out of room. They are also getting full. So, you know, I need to conserve room for the blocks I really want. Which is copper and, yeah. I started playing Blockcraft? Oh, I started playing Blockcraft about 10 years ago. Which is insane when you say it out loud. There you go. Fine, how was your day? My day's been good, thank you. Been a bit busy, because I had a few things I had to do, but outside of that, it's been quite good, thank you. There we go. Let's just keep mining this out, because this is hopefully... I can't say most of that many words. Most of that many words. Yeah, I can imagine... makes it quite difficult. I can't do it. Like, it's that is something truly beyond me and my capabilities. Really not in the realm of possibilities for me. As I was saying, we're gonna have to change this like copper into it. I'm glad I caught your stream after not seeing you for a long time. Yeah, but it's good to see you back as well. It's always good seeing familiar faces, but limits you, but it's not too hard. Well, it was very hard for me because turns out a lot of the words I say include the letter E. Apparently, I didn't know that until now, which makes it very hard. And you know, my thinking of letters and stuff is not, well, words and stuff is not exactly the best. But what can you do? I should have just started speaking in Japanese. That would have been better. Except I only know very, very little Japanese. I just finished my test today. Ooh, nice. How do your test go? Ads in Twitch. Yes, there is ads in Twitch. There are indeed ads in Twitch. I can't do much about that. It's just there. It's just part of being a affiliate. Like this. It's easy. Hey, that's good to you. That's good to you. What kind? If you don't mind me asking, what kind of test was it? I've got a test next week for my driving. That's a little bit make me a little bit nervous. But I did it once and failed, so I know what to expect this time. Way too used to YT Premium. Yeah, it do be like that, but not much I can do about that. Because like the less I put, like the shorter the ads, the more there are, and the longer they are, the less there are. So I can kind of somewhat control it, but not much. And run someone over for the clip. Well, you know, it'd be kind of no, I'm not doing that. You know, I'd like to pass my test. I'd also like not to end up in prison. Ending up in prison would be a bad day. Also, it's not nice for the person either. Don't want to hurt anybody else for no reason, just for a clip. That is not a very good thing to do. Not good to do at all. There you go. What is it? So let's just keep mining this out. This is mostly tough now I think about mining this out. I'm mostly getting tough out of this. Gotta do it for the law. No. Law will happen naturally. You do not need to force law. Law will happen for your channel naturally. It is not something to be forced. It is something to happen naturally. All that forcing it does is make it feel fake. Which isn't really what we want here. Gonna create it. Okay. You can do that if you want to do it. But I wouldn't recommend it. Nor would I condone it. But anyway, moving forward, we're getting there on the whole mining this thing out bit. Although I'm pretty sure most of this is just for tough, which is okay. We needed it. We needed tough, and it's definitely one way I condone violence. Well, that's where me and you differ. I don't condone violence. Although I will admit that sometimes you left with no option. But I don't condone it. If it can be avoided, it should be. What is what? Condoning hurting other people. Celestial says they condone it, and I'm like, no. I don't like it whatsoever, and is unnecessary in my opinion, unless you literally do it. You're called on what you do. Ooh, cold. Getting there. Copper's actually kind of slow to mine, in all honesty. Surprisingly slow, actually. Even with the level 3 beacon. Granted, it is a metal, so I guess it would take a bit to mine. So now we can maybe start mining out from down one of these corners. Let's find a corner here. Mine. There we go. Now let's start just mining this out. Although there's not going to be a child chamber left here. Well, this section is not going to be left here because obviously there's a lot more to it than just this one section. I gotta watch my pickaxe's durability because it is kind of getting a bit low now. And I do not want to accidentally break it because that would suck a lot. And I did it once and I don't want to do it again because I have no pickaxe. There you go. As I'm saying now, why are my beep beeps not working today? No diamonds, nice. No, it is working here. Then use vines as my final resort. Okay, as a last resort, and it's the only, if it's the only thing you can do, fair enough. Hello. Hey, welcome Sparko, how you been doing? It's good long time to see. Working on my animation for a while. Your newest music hasn't been released, so stay tuned for that. Ooh, looking forward to it. I liked your music. I need to go up here. Hey. I do look forward to see what you've worked on because you've done some very nice stuff before that I quite liked personally. Oh, we out to that yet. And also full. Let's start putting in here. There we go. We need to actually put some junk in there. Inventory room is a problem. Actually, one of the biggest problems with Minecraft is just this inventory solution. It's a real inventory thing. I think it's hand drawn by me so far. Made 3 different shots from animation. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so you can showing how easy it is to talk about saying that. Wait, is this a Subnautica soundtrack? Hey, yep, you guessed well, Sparko. This is indeed the Subnautica soundtrack, the one and only. I wanted a soundtrack, and I thought, ooh, do you know what better? We listen to Subnautica today, and there's some really good ones. My favorite game and favorite soundtrack, nice. You got good taste. Also, with this release of Subnautica 2 coming up, that's going to be really good. Can't wait for Subnautica 2. Gonna be a good time, that is. Gonna be very good. How does one get the points work? You get points for just watching. The more you watch, the more points you get. The bigger watch streak you get, the more points you get. Can't wait for some. So yeah, I think it's coming out on the 14th of this month. So really not long. Obviously, it'll only be early access, so it won't have the full game, but it's gonna be good, I think. Hold up, gotta end a minute so I can make sure the cats are okay. Okay, no problem. Go check on the cats. Cats are important after all. We like cats here. No, so Nautica 2 is going to be amazing. I've been offered a... someone's offered to like play through it with me on stream, but I don't know if I want to do it, honestly. I haven't decided if I want to stream with them. It can be 50-50 whether I enjoy playing with them, and I really don't want to get a sour taste of the game because of the person I played it with. So I'm in an R-ing whether I will. And also they're really pushy as well. I don't know. I really hope... I just want to enjoy the game mainly. And that's the main thing. But I am looking forward to it. But then I'm not going to be able to get it when as... I can't get it as soon as it comes out. We're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait a bit before I can get it. But it is something I will do in the near future, because it is generally a really good game. Well, the first one was, second one was okay. Below Zero would have been better as a DLC rather than an entire game. But take it out of here, dude. There you go. It would have been better as a game, but DLC rather than its own game, because it was really small compared to the base game. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it definitely wasn't anywhere to the standard of the original. The original really outshined it a lot. Although I am hoping they go even bigger. I'm hoping they get even bigger Leviathans, bigger sea creatures, bigger map. Because that's what made the first game so good, was it's just vast open areas and at the time really big Leviathans. So to one up it and make them even bigger again would be really cool. Maybe Cthulhu, I don't know. I think Cthulhu would be too out of it. Because it is, yes, it's an alien world, but also it's realistic. It's realistic enough that it seems like it could plausibly be a real place. Whereas I think Cthulhu would really might just seem out of place. Obviously, it's not going to be super realistic to some extent. Like the telepathic animals is a bit of an interesting one, but I don't think I see you there, buddy. I'm not too sure about Cthulhu. The Gigantuan Leviathan will be awesome. The ones you can find the bones for in the where you can find in the Lost River. Hey, nice. It's gonna be brain rot in the sea. I hope not. Put that away. Let me now go. I need to go grab. Oh, pickaxe is kind of hurting. Okay, I need to stop mining because my pickaxes might die on me. Do you think I got enough durability to mine this? YOLO. That was unnecessarily risky, but cool. And you know what? I'm going to risk it again. I was playing with fire there. I was unnecessarily dangerous. Hey, welcome, Adab. Anyway, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to stream. You know you can mine beacons with hands. Yeah, but it's slower. You can mine it faster with a pickaxe. Gotta go to do something, but nice to see Subnautica fan here. I'll see you next time in a bit. Hey, no problem, Sparko. Good to see you again. Good luck with your project. Ow. Hope all goes well. And then we take a turn here. You too. Hey, thank you. Okay, why did I keep getting stuck in the ice? Oh, hello. Okay. Let's go back to my base. Drop this off. With this dropped off, we can then go to the end and repair my pickaxe, because I don't want my pickaxe breaking, because that would suck a lot. Because I've already broken one pickaxe, I don't want to break another one. Which I may or may not have nearly broke. What? Okay, does anybody remember the button prompt to get the... to be able to, what's we call it? Trying to think of the word. To show durability. That's fine. Minecraft. How to see to durability. Amphibious, welcome. F+H. Hey, yep, you were right. I've literally just searched over there. Open your mouth. Yeah, no, you have to press a button combination. Normally, it's not that you gotta press a button combination to get it. Advanced tooltips. 53 blocks away. Okay, that was... You know, that wasn't close, but it's still uncomfortably close. So I do not remember this music in Subnautica. Hey, welcome back, Melgius. Yeah. Boop. Oh. There we go. Then through this portal. How's the cats? Oh yeah, how are the cats? Oh, I tapped out. Whoops. Nope. What on earth? There you go. End of my farm. Lost my pictures, I used my hand. Up there. I just like having a pickaxe. How did you teleport? Oh, you teleport out here again. Lovely. They do sometimes escape, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, what can you do? But how long did you finish the Nether build? Not that long actually. The Nether build was quite fast, all things considered. It was mainly took a while because it took a while because I just didn't do it. Can you invite me to the realm? It's not a realm. It's a server, which is currently giving me a bunch of headaches because it doesn't work. Let me. There you go. It's giving me a bunch of headaches. Cats doing okay now, having food. Hey, that's good. As long as they're doing okay, we like cats. Go. Can't be serious, you talented. Oh, thanks, I guess. I have amazing planning skills. Cool. Well, I currently got a few things to fix on the server at the moment. We're having a few issues. So I need to get those sorted first. Because until these issues are sorted, the server isn't exactly very stable. Also, what you play on? What console do you play on Minecraft? Because depending on your answers, whether you'll be able to join or not. Wait, my leggings don't have mending. I could have sworn they had mending. Weird. Make it up, please. Nah, I prefer the void. There we go. Why? Because depending on what version, depending on what you play Minecraft on, depends on whether you're able to join. Ooh, that was scary. My elytra deactivated. Oh, that was terrifying. There we go. We all repaired. Does this have mending? Yeah, it does. There we go. Okay, I was playing Minecraft. Could be architecture you guys build. Impossible to repeat. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you liked them. I think the last one we did was this one. This was the last build we did on camera. AP? No, I'm not. If you can't answer a simple question, you're not going to join. The bedrock. I'm asking you what you play it on. And plus, secondly, I'm not inviting people until I fix the server. Yeah, this is what we've currently just been working on, which is all the trees and gradient. Because this here adds a lot to the build, and then on this side we're going to have a nice giant wheat farm. It's just we needed that little edging around the castle walls, just so it's not as of a harsh transition. Just got angry. Well, when people are constantly begging and ignoring and completely blanking what you saying, it is frustrating. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is coming on nicely. We need to go and take I need to fill in the holes because the Enderman has been stealing my gravel again. And then all of this is going to go here. It says Switch. Well, Switch is the only console I don't know. I don't know if Switch has the ability to add servers, but like I said as well, Nintendo Switch is better. Yeah, there's certain bug rock. Yeah. But there are only certain Bedrock consoles have the capability of adding servers. Like, I don't know about Switch, but I know, for example, PS4 and Xbox can't add custom servers. They can only join realms, which, yeah, I can't do much about that. But I'm not sure about, that's my game. I'm not sure about Twitch because I've never played on Twitch. Also, I need to get other things sorted before I can get other with this. Yeah, on tablet and phones they can, but for some reason you can't do it on Xbox and PS4, which is weird. Really weird. Excuse me. And also, I need to get some back-end systems working again because of the recent update to the server updating. I need to resort out the plugins. I've also got to sort out the fact the backup thing isn't working anymore. I can't back the world up easily, so I need to get that fixed as well. Which is also Xbox's PS4. If that's the case and they can't add servers, there's nothing I can do about joining. Anyway, powdered snow. Anyway, so yeah, here's gonna be a nice big lake. I want to texture the lake though. I'm gonna texture it. Well, I've already said my answer. You can't join at the moment because I've got things I need to sort out first before I can get anybody on. More people on, I should say. So yeah, that's gonna be. I have a plugin that lets Well, was it never update released? Oh, that was ages ago. We have a plugin so some Bedrock players can join, but it's heavily dependent on what console you're playing Bedrock on. Yes, obviously we were massive wheat farm. I also need to do something about the cliffs here, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But that is going to be a future me project. This also probably needs to get filled up. And this is exactly why I hate Enderman. I'm getting iMac. Ooh, nice. This here is why I hate it. Maybe because if it doesn't, it'll lag a lot. Yeah. I can imagine. My cats are rowdy. Oh no. Rowdy cats. That's a bad day. So then, please, because this is just Enderman. M4 from the game coding. Oh, nice. Game coding's cool. All of this here is Enderman's damage. They just run over here, take blocks, and do it. There we go. And we got to enter from in here. We can. This has stayed nice and clean. Enderman haven't bothered this. In here, has this broken again? I wonder, because it broke a lot. That's when I started playing Bedrock to put some respect on it. The problem with Bedrock is that it is realistically a broken mess. You know, the amount of bugs I got playing Bedrock, I had so many bugs when I used to play Bedrock. Clean this up. Yeah, but let's look. See, all these random sticky up blocks here, these are all Enderman. Enderman. All of those are Enderman. Look at my walls, that's all Enderman. This is all Enderman damage, that's Enderman damage. The people complain about creepers, but the real one to complain about is Enderman. All of this is Enderman. All these blocks here are Enderman. All the blocks down here are the Enderman. Enderman here, that's Enderman. I think some of these were quite bad. That again, more Enderman damage. Gonna stop a bit because she's gone insane. I think it's time of them. Oh, lovely. Enderman are a massive problem. Yeah, they are. Constant or PC bugs. They also fix skeletons. Yeah. Might be stealing. Yeah, they are definitely stealing a little bit. Enderman redstone hasn't broken my redstone, luckily. That's Enderman. Look at all these blocks. All of these blocks in here, also Enderman. It is insane. They're literally burying my base. All Enderman. Down there, all Enderman is just insane. What I'm gonna have to do is get a plugin to simply stop him, because it's just getting out of control. Which is something else I need to do. But you tell how easy it is? It might be easy for you, but I don't find it easy. It takes some cactus for my foreclosure. Sure. Mob to disable enemy. Yeah, that's the plan. I just haven't been able to do it yet because I've been getting other things up and running. Which reminds me, let me go check on how my farms are doing, because it's been a while since I checked on them. But I do think they'll damage the turtles, so I might just put one. Yeah, they will damage turtles. I broke again. Okay. Although we have plenty of honey, so it's honestly fine. We just have to fix it again. Which is fun. Well, not the fun. This one's empty. This one isn't, though. I remember when I first said creepers were my problem, and they're still annoying. They're annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so here's all my pumpkins. Not the fastest pumpkin farm, but it did the job. Over here, I have my sugarcane farm. Which this one, on the other hand, does do quite well. Over here, this building's empty. I haven't built anything in it yet. This building, for goodness sake. This is my cactus farm. A farm that, you know, yeah. There is a lot in it. I've built it and not once have I used a single. Let's see, how much times have I placed a cactus? I imagine times mined, times broken, times craft, times used, times used, times craft, times broken, times mined. I guess it would be times used. So not used. I love the hardcore world. I want to have 7, 11 whole days, 11 survival worlds. Oh wow, interesting. Times used, yeah. So we've used that a lot. We placed 21,000. Where's cactus? Cactus is probably very low down here. I wish you could have it. You just said, yeah. I get this a lot, and yes, it does drive me up the wall. Some people just don't like to listen. Where is cactus? Cactus. No, in the 70s. Should I be locked due to those green ninjas? Let me do times picked up. Let me do this because there should be a decent amount of them picked up. I have a lot. My farm. Well, I could have sworn it's higher up. What killed me the most? Well, that's a good question. I think you've died a lot. I don't know. I'd have to look into the game statistic file. Let me have a look. I can't see that though. Contents file. I think it's world stats or stats. Data. Nope. Also, don't leak your username. Yeah, that is not a good idea. I didn't really say anything, but yeah, that's really not a good idea. Level.data. No, this. Oh my goodness, this is beyond bugged. This is not good. Because giving out, yeah, never mind. Giving out your username to just in an open chat for anybody to take is not exactly a good idea. But it means anybody can now add you as friends and whatnot. People could just send tons of bots at it. It could also mean you get people messaging or trying to add you with malicious intentions. There's quite a few. The worst one I had personally, well, no, not personally, the worst one I encountered was we had two people in my chat. This is before I had that many people on YouTube, and there was these two people. I think one was 14 and one was 22, and he was getting very, let's say, too friendly and was borderline grooming someone, and then they were trying to add each other on. They were trying to add each other on other things, and that's exactly why I don't really. It's not a good idea. Luckily, there's an ad, so I wouldn't have to hear it. Okay. Well, it's not. This is no one you know, Ice King, but this was from another situation. But yeah, and it becomes a problem when, because the younger one, he's like, oh, I don't see anything wrong with it, it's fine, and it's just like, you might not say there's anything wrong with it, but it is kind of against the law. So whenever they tried posting their, I think I banned one of them. I banned the guy who was trying to get in contact with him, and I've also I was removing whenever the kid put his name into the chat, I was removing it in hopes that it would prevent him from getting it. Whether it did or not, I don't know, because obviously this happened a while ago, so I have no knowledge of whether I was successful or not. I hope so, because, well, that guy was a creep. But no, that's why I don't recommend putting your name out there at all. It's just, you're asking for trouble. It really is. I mean, exactly. And as much as there's lots of people who are nice out there, the risk of one bad, the amount of damage one bad person can do is so much. So it's just better to risk. If you trust a person, that's fine. Or it's in a controlled environment. If it's in a public space with other people, it's fine. Well, no, say, talking up a minor and trying to be romantic with them is never fine. At all. That is never fine. Talking and giving out your username to people you trust in private is fine, especially if the thing they're joining is public, where multiple people can see. Because if something happens or it turns the wrong way, there's people to intervene. That's exactly why, regardless of who I talk to, ask if they're over 18 because I feel too uncomfortable speaking to a younger than me. Yeah, and that's fair enough. Yeah, so I put a stop to that. But no, that he was a creep. I did report him to YouTube, but whether that did anything, I doubt it. I honestly doubt it because, well, it's just, yeah. Can you, again, you can use their username still in chat, yeah. And the whole thing of like just block them doesn't work really. If blocking works as long as the other person isn't determined to get around it. Because you can just make a new account. Making a new account is so easy to bypass bans or blocking people. So it just becomes a problem. YouTube is helping too. Oh yeah, YouTube is getting better. Is it great? No, it's not perfect, but it is getting better. I've got to go, no problem. I have a similar story and I was successful, so can I say? Sure, yeah. You're more than welcome to share. Okay. So I just need to clean this out a lot because I'm trying to clean up these chests because I've honestly messed them up so much. It's ridiculous. Just trade a new good account and boom, you're over the bar. Exactly. It's really not hard. And I don't say you should go out and do it because that's not what I'm saying. It's just like it is really easy to do. Anybody with an inkling of like common sense can do it. Granted, a lot of common sense isn't that common anymore, but yeah, people can be determined to do things, especially ban evade, or they delete their account to get rid of. They'll say something they shouldn't say in one account, they'll get called out for it, or someone will say something, and then they'll create a new account so that history is no longer tied to them, which half works. I say YouTube should IP ban them in my opinion. Yeah, that's why IP bans are best. Which, yes, technically it's not classed in your account, but if they look into it, they can check your IP. And if they notice your IP is the same, you will get them called a ban for it. You will then get done for ban evading. Because, yeah, ban evading is just not, well, I think when you ban evade or you're hiding, well, as soon as you try to hide, it proves to me you've done something wrong. Or at the very least, you know you're in the wrong. Because why hide if you have nothing to hide? Also, this is disgustingly disorganized. How do I live like this? For goodness sake. How do I live with so unorganized chests? It is really painful. Excuse me, am I completely full of stone? It would seem I am. This can also become a stone one in that case. Doop doop doo. Boom boom boom. Like that. Check these ones. So yeah, the internet's the internet is, as much as it's a good place, there's also bad people on it. Which is why I don't recommend sharing your gamer tags information in public spaces. And if you are gonna play with someone for the first time or stuff like that, usually in the public space is the best place to do it. My message was too long. Wait, there's a cap on Minecraft's chat? Huh. That's weird. If you try to send it on YouTube or Twitch, you can send it in Minecraft and I'll read it aloud. If that avoids your message being too long. Okay. I guess you could do it in like parts. I guess you can just stop at 200 words and then continue it in another message if you want. Plus it'll take me a second to read through it anyway, so that I think would work. I also really need to get, give me a thing. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, let me go here. Deep slate. Lightweight concrete. Yeah, the whole inventory sort, like chest on, it's not the most interesting thing, but it's also really important. It saves so much time when everything's in its right spot. Then you can just look in the chest, grab what you need, and be on your way. Issue is, when it gets disorganized, everything takes so much longer to look for things. So I was playing Rec Room basketball, hung out with some friends up until I noticed a kid, but two guys they had a earlier trying to convert me to Muslim, so I said no. Yeah, okay. That's already a bit iffy. Like, I don't like it when people, like, I don't care. Well, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. Just, I don't like it when people try to start forcing you or trying to convert you, as they say. And it's just like, well, I believe what I believe, and I don't plan to change that. So I kind of expect to be respected for that, not to be pushed. So no, yeah, that's not cool. Back my time I was being self-entitled douche. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not nice. Hopefully he'll learn his error of his ways, because you won't get very far being like that. Later on, a lot of people won't put up with it. It's sad generally humanity is fault. Yes and no. I think there is a lot. Yes, there is a lot of bad, but I also think there's also a lot of good. The problem is the bad people are often louder than the good people. So you never hear the good people because the loud people are being too loud to hear them. Or the bad people are being too loud to hear them. They was going to convert him as well. Coerced him, so I stepped in. Hey, that's good of you. That was good of you, Ice King. Fair play. Yeah, that's not... that's not cool at all. He told me to leave my room. Mum wants me staying in to look after the cats, so why can you smoke it up? Yeah. Honestly, not a fan of smoking myself. I just don't see why do it to yourself. It only hurts you. In the long run, it's just gonna do you bad. When they backed up after I assaulted the lack of knowledge of their own religion because they didn't know in Muslim it's bad to be gay, and they thought it was like So you told them, and now me and the kid are like still friends. Oh, that's nice. So you just basically just taught them their own religion they're trying to push. That's amazing. Yeah, but it sucks there's people out there like that though. But then, like I said, there's not everyone's like that. It's just they tend to be the loud people, which is why you only ever hear about them. But no, fair play, Ice King. That's good of you. Tell me a funny story. Well, I don't really have many funny stories, really. I didn't really do much. Like, I don't really get out as much as I probably should. Like, probably the funniest thing I could say is I was going, yeah, I'm gonna get some water, no problem. The funniest thing I could probably say, I do bouldering, and so I do climbing, and we had this one, I was there with my mate and my father, and we had to run, step and jump up the wall and pull yourself up. You know, it's nothing we hadn't done. It's hard because you've got to get enough speed to go up. So, you know, you'd run at the wall, you put your foot down and jump. So we did this. We did a few good times, no problems. And this one attempt, my mate, he full out sprints, and like I don't think he could move any faster, even if he wanted to get as much height as he could. And he just completely forgot to jump. So he just sprinted at full speed into a wall. Very funny. Terrifying. Yeah, the internet can be. Then he sprinted full speed into a wall. Which was... Granted, he didn't hurt himself, but it was very, very funny. Back of ball of water? Nice. Bo pulled the Doctor Who trick. Yeah. Just... And then these two girls went past and they were like, we didn't see anything. Oh, no. They asked, no, we asked if he was okay, and it's just like, it was a very what's it called? Oh, what's the word? I'm thinking the word. What's the word? Oh, I can't think of the word. Like when you're out, when you've been, yeah, the wind knocked out of you. But yeah, that's probably the funniest thing that I can recall. I don't really have that much that's funny. Red, he was mad at you for laughing. Oh, he was, but you know, I tried not laughing. I really did, but it was just too funny. Knocked out? No, he wasn't knocked out. He was fine. He was just winded. Winded, that's the word. Just winded. He wasn't happy that I laughed, but how was I not meant to laugh? And I know, for a matter of fact, if that was me, get an ambulance. Oh no, he's fine. He didn't actually hurt, luckily. I wouldn't have laughed if he was actually hurt, because that's different then. But I can confirm it was rather funny. But it's just like, it's so much speed, so much effort into it, and just completely flopped and completely missed the jump and just sprinted into a wall, which I have done before myself. Yeah, if I was me, I would die laughing. I can't control. Yeah. Well, my dad thought I was having a fit, because when I walked out, I was trying not to laugh, so it looked like I was having a fit, epileptic fit or something, because I was trying not to laugh. But then, yeah, I couldn't stop laughing after he asked what happened. The one time I went into the end and got killed by an enemy because I forgot to take off my pumpkin. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Do you even know why buildings are called buildings, even after they're built? That's a good question. Why? Why are they still called buildings after being built? The real questions. By the way, the way Anne and Dark was with me during it, and they saw the whole thing and laughed. I can imagine, yeah, I can imagine they laughed. It's because the man who designed the first skyscraper was called Bill. Okay. Oh, that's good. I give you that was good. Oh, that yes, it's bad, but it's also good because it's bad. After our trip ended, I think you joined. Yeah, I think I did, because I joined in. I think I joined once as you guys got out of the end. Like that. That was good. Metal Gear Solid. That was really good. There we go. I've got so much cobblestone. I've got so many blocks, in all honesty. I've got so many, it's ridiculous. Mainly from the big hole behind us and digging out this entire mountain I'm standing on. Well, not the entire mountain, but a large portion of it I mined out. So now I just got the fun job of organizing it, because I was disorganized for a long time because I couldn't be bothered. And to be honest, I still can't be bothered, but I'm trying to be bothered by it so I can get it sorted, because it is getting a little out of control. But why is that so messy? Oh, excuse me, guys. You're not supposed to be in here. Excuse me. Get out of there. You're not supposed to be in here. This is a restricted area for stone only. Not you cobblestone and wool. You guys are not welcome in this space. There you go. So the comedy track broke into that man's house. I know, that's crazy, like. That's not cool at all. I know he's Shrek and all, but man, there's lines you don't cross. And got arrested, yeah. Crazy times, I tell you, crazy times. Where's my gravel chest? Gravel there. Oh, some iron, nice. I haven't watched Shrek in a long time. I watched him when I was a kid, but I'm watching it. He needs to go into a 12-step program, definitely. There we go. Then we can just, well, we're talking about? Talking about Trek. Just slightly out of context, I suppose. There you go. That's now cleaned up nicely. We are getting there. We are slowly but surely getting there. So that means we can take stone from here. I think it's because the divorced Fiona. Yeah, maybe. Didn't go too well for him. And in fairness, Fiona lost a lot. Turned into an ogre. Like, you know, that's kind of a bad day. Do that, put that in there. Now the rest of this to go over here. That goes in there. This goes in, no, can't go in there. That goes into miscellaneous. This goes into here. Gravel go into here. Dripstone go into here. Snow go into here. This goes into here. I'm going. Hey, excuse me. When I sneeze, I always sneeze in pairs of twos. Why? I don't know. It's just something I do. Bless you. Thank you, Ice King. Always in pairs of two somehow. Obsidian goes into this one. Nice. Now let's keep at it. So this, have these all been sorted? This one sorted. Sorted. Not so filled. Sorted partially up to here. Bless you. Thank you. Like that. We'll put it in here. Eventually we'll have this all in shulker boxes to lower the storage requirement. But to do that I want to make a shulker farm. Which we could do is just I've got to do probably one of the hardest things to do in Minecraft. Bring a shulker from the end to the overworld. Excruciatingly painful, I tell you. That is not a nice task that I set upon anyone easily, because it's a living nightmare. Did you see a statement he posted on Twitter? My struggle laughing. I see. I don't think the worst day Bo was an occasion for stance. Yeah, that's not cool. Wait, why does this water taste like Gatorade? Oh wait. Stuff as well. Yeah, sounds like it. Where is that is. Now this stuff go over here. Do I try and do that now? Do I try and go get a whatchamacallit? A shulker? The problem with shulker is it's a blimming nightmare. Because first you need millions of buttons to prevent it. Again, I hope this is a wake-up call for him. Yeah, hopefully it is. Oh, so what I need to do? This is only one of the players. How do I do that today? I don't know. I guess you could actually search for it. I don't think it hurt to search for a nearby one. Okay, so let me just do this. Also, fun fact about shulkers: if they fail to teleport multiple times, they will just poof themselves out of existence, or just die. If they fail to teleport, they die, which sucks. But anyway, what's your favorite movie? Lord of the Rings, 100% the way. I love Lord of the Rings. One of that's my favorite, and probably always will be. That will do, and I now want buttons. I know I have a bunch of buttons somewhere, unless I use them all. I guess I could use water. Water also has the same effect. Where's my buckets? That's my lava buckets. I have to have more than just a singular bucket. Like, I can't just have a singular bucket. I must have more than one bucket. Yeah, there's a water bucket. Nice. Is there just plain ice? No, that's packed ice. Which means I'm going to have to go get water from somewhere. Where can I get water from? I know there's some over here. Yeah, the ring bit. Well, I'd love Lord of the Rings if it meant he would marry me with the expensive ring. As an awful joke, indeed it is. And also, the one ring that will slowly corrupts you. That's fair. Good night, everyone. I gotta go. Hey, no problem, Messa. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Hope you have a... yeah, good night. Hope you have a good night. Now, sometimes I wonder where I'm going with what I'm saying. Sometimes I just don't know. There we go. I got a notification telling me it's 10 o'clock. Nice. What did the other rings made do? Well, there was the three great rings made for the elves, ever mortal. 7 were made for the dwarf lords under the king. The 7 rings made for the dwarf lords under the hills, and 12 rings made for men who above all else desire greed and power. And the rings would give the wearers immense power increase in their natural power. They would be naturally... Oh bugger, oh bugger, oh bugger. Leave me alone! They would become naturally stronger. They would live a longer life. But as a side effect of it that only the elves were aware of, is that the power would consume them and turn them into mindless slaves to Sauron, who forged the one master ring to control all other rings, in the hopes of removing free will and controlling everyone. But it made the wearer more powerful. Some of them made them go... The one ring, for example, made them... basically, you could see the world of the dead. And the other rings would bind them to the darkness. So Sauron made all the rings. Yes and no. The 3 elven rings were crafted by the elves without the corruption of Sauron. The 7 rings for the dwarf lords and 12 for the lords of men were made with Sauron. The elves made it with Sauron. At the time, they were unaware of his true nature. They thought he disguised himself as another elf. So they were unaware of his plot. His king has exploded. So the elves were aware, so they were uncorrupted. The human and dwarves rings were corrupted, which meant they would slowly bind to the Shadow Realm, becoming the ring wraiths. But due to the dwarves' natural resistance to outside influences, dwarves were not... It was not successful on making dwarves into his slaves. Instead, it just made dwarves more greedy and stubborn, basically. But with men having a weak will, it basically just corrupted them. What about mixed races? Not really, because mixed races never had any rings. Men, elves, and dwarves were the only ones to actually ever have any of the rings of power, as Sauron never considered any of the other folk. You did have the animal people, the people who could transform into the animal forms. He enslaved and killed off most of them. The Treants never came in... I don't think they ever came in contact with a ring, nor they ever got offered one. Nor would they be interested in it. Hobbits were never, or halflings were never seen as a people worth... They were never seen as anything more than what's the word? They were seen as hobbits were never seen as someone worth talking to. Sauron had no force about the hobbits or halflings. So they never... The great wizards were obviously... They were sent there to stop the rings of power, or to stop them, with the half-man elf. The half-man, half-elf. The half-man, half-elf, basically the Numenorians. The Numenorians did not have natural resistance. They were just as corruptible as the humans. So were elves. Elves were just as corruptible, except the elves found out about the creation of the Master Ring, which meant they were able to avoid him seeing what they were doing, and also they were untainted by Sauron as well. But the half men, half elves basically were corruptible, just as corruptible as humans. I think I missed a message. One sec. So Sauron's just some evil guy. I never got that far into evil version. Yeah, Sauron's the evil guy. Well, Sauron is basically he's the evil guy sidekick. Sauron was never the big bad guy. He became the only bad guy, but he was never the bad guy. The bad guy would have been Melkor, although you'll never see... You don't know about him in the films. He's not mentioned in the films. But during the First Age, Melkor was the big bad, and Sauron was one of his generals. But after the fall of Melkor, Sauron went into hiding and then became the new Dark Lord after Melkor fell. And Sauron was a master of deceit and deception. One-on-one combat, he would... I don't know what he was like in combat, but I know he was... And also he had powers from the unseen world as well. Which, you know, is fun. And, yeah, necromancy as well he was good with. Can you sleep in the end? No. You explode if you do that. What we're looking for, though, is a end portal. Because, like, we're, like, about 3,000 blocks away from the other one. And I do not want to build a rail system for 3,000 blocks. Because that's insane. Which is why I'm circling this area. If he was a good necromancy, couldn't he just necromancy himself back to life? Yes and no. He had come back to life before. He had died in the fight of the Last Alliance. He died. Well, metaphorically, his body died. But when he created the Rings of Power, he poured his very soul into the... He put his soul into the ring he made, the One Ring. He put his soul into it to make it powerful. It used part of his soul. So when... Oh, okay, let's wait for him to add to go. Let's wait for Ice King's ad to go, and then we'll continue. Yes, found one. Okay, so how close is that? Don't you explode in Neverbed? Yeah. You do also explode. It's both in the Nev and... There you return. It's both the overworld and Nether. So basically, when he creating the One Ring... He poured his very soul into making it, which is why... Also, he is also a... Oh, is he one of the Val... He's not... Is he one of the Astari... No, not Astari, the Valinor. But right, when he died, his soul vanished, his soul escaped, and the One Ring still contained part of his soul. That's kind of... Right, not gonna lie. So, he didn't die. His soul continued to live outside of his body. His body died. I mean, yeah, kind of. So he lived, and the ring lived. But when the ring was destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom, because it contained his very life force, so his very soul, although it did not outright kill him, he is still technically alive. He's lost so much of his life force and soul that he would never be able to fully manifest again. Because during the Vin's construction, he physically lost that part of his soul. So he can't come back again, but he also technically didn't die. At the same time, he also didn't die. He just kind of lost his soul. Part of his soul, which then made him unable to come back. The same can't be said for Melkor, though, because Melkor can return. I'm not killing you guys because I actually need you. And the more I can get, the better. Melkor, which is the big bad, he's the very first baddie, and he's basically a god. Actually, there's no basically, is it? He is a god. One of the Valar. Oh, that break? Oh, it doesn't break the rail? Interesting. He's one of the Valar, the very god, the people who created Middle-earth. But yeah, so basically, he bad guy, we don't like him. But, yeah. So Sauron's defeated in the Third Age. Melkor was defeated in the Second Age? No, First Age. I clicked SOS. Oh no, not the misclick. Really good. I really like the lore of Lord of the Rings. It's really good. It's, well, it's not even Lord of the Rings, it's Middle-earth and all this history. It's really good, and Sauron was very powerful. Although you don't see him much in the movies, his power was very strong. It's just in the end of the Second Age when he was defeated, he kind of lost a lot of power. Because, you know, even being immortal like he is, dying still does kind of have consequences. But who would have guessed? Dying's quite bad, even for immortal people. Because he had to recuperate, basically. But after the defeat at the Black Gate and the ring being destroyed, he was more or less banished for the most of the time. Although even after his destruction, the corruption he caused still didn't disappear. The corruption and wear that it gave to the ring bearers was still present for pretty much the rest of their lives, which is why they were some of the very few people to be allowed access to Valinor, which is basically the land of the gods. Basically where all the Valinor live, and there are the minor gods as well. Basically where they all live. So they were some of the very few mortals to go there. Because mortal men is not the demigods. They're not demigods, they're just as godlike as the gods, except they aren't the gods, if that makes sense. So, how close am I to that portal? I still got a long way to go. See, now this is where we get the problem. Sure, we could finish doing turret and close finish. Nice. I don't think this is the best way to do it. I think a boat would be better, honestly. You know, I'm going to mine all this because I can't. This is just going to take too long this way. Oh, which means I need to go back to the overworld to go grab some wood. Because there's no possible way to get wood here. But no. Yeah, so basically they weren't the first god. They're not like they're not the first Valinor, which are the ones, the Valar, which are the very first. They were. Need some wood. I've got plenty of wood. I just don't have any with me, which is the issue. Because I need some boats and leads. Now I think about it. What do you think of my favorite topic, slay or nay? Sounds interesting. And then you had the elves, which were... They lived on Valinor... Not Valinor. The Valinor is the place. The Valar are the gods, sorry. They lived there until, due to the... They create... In the First Age, Melkor, and I don't remember her name, but basically Freaky Spider Lady, they drank the sap of the two trees. Or the creepy spider lady drank the sap of the two trees, which she poisoned, which basically got rid of this light. Because the trees are basically what gave light to the world. And when she basically devoured it, it cast the world into darkness, which was never seen before. What do you think of Shrek alcohol problem? Seriously, I think he needs help. I honestly think he needs help. Yeah, so then... Question, was a spider lady hot? I don't know. This is a book. I don't know what she looks like. But probably not. Because her offspring... The spider offspring that Sam faces in the caves, they were well, they were hideous. They ain't the nice kind of spider. Also, despite being the Vala, they don't necessarily... She wasn't in human form, she was a literal spider. I've seen her, I play Shadow of War, nice. Shelob. Then I think well, Shelob, I believe, I don't know about Shadow Walk. I don't know where it takes place, but I know in the films, I believe she dies after Sam stabs her. $7,001 minus 1,500. Yeah, Shelob. She was a spawn of the one that drank the sap of the trees of Valinor, which then plunged the world into darkness. But what's his name again? Was it Falgrim? Not Falgrim. That's wrong universe. But then a great artisan crafted the great jewels known as the Cimmerians, or the Cimmerials, which were these three pearls which were able to capture the light of the trees, which was the last remaining thing of the trees that remained after the defiling of them and the death of them. One of which became a star, and a lot of them were then destroyed. One was cast into the... One is somewhere in the bottom of the ocean, and I believe one is somewhere in the magma of the bottom of the world. So neither of which are still around due to they were basically cursed, the best way to put it. They caused a lot of problems. Again, fun fact, caused by Malcolm's corruption. We missed it when this is how it's pronounced. I'm being serious. Interesting. Yeah, so he then corrupted he caused the corruption, which then led to the king slaying when they wanted to leave Valinor, but they didn't have boats, and the people with boats said, no, you're not taking our boats, so they killed them. Which then led to the king slaying, which then really angered the Vala, which then banished them to never come back to Valinor. Which they eventually let them back after they were pardoned of their sins, after they made up for what they did. Really, really good history, and that's barely scratching the surface of it. The history of Middle-earth is really cool. But there's lots of it. There is a lot of history to Middle-earth. But I really like it myself. Okay, I need to go 330 minus 180. Now, Middle-earth has so much lore. Tolkien made sure that everything was like... There's so much lore for absolutely everything. It's insane. But it's really good as well. I really like it. Which is why Lord of the Rings and that entire universe is one of my favorite universes, because it's just so cool. Because in the game in the films you got Gandalf. Gandalf is one of the Maiar, which are one of the lesser gods. And they were sent there to aid Middle-earth in the defeating Sauron. To help assist defeat Sauron, not to defeat him for them. They were there to assist the free people of Middle-earth to to help fight back against Sauron. Although, fun fact with the dwarves were nearly eradicated by the Valinor themselves. Imagine they did the opposite and actually helped them. Well, funny you should say that. One of them did. Saruman did fall to darkness. Although he worked with Sauron as a ploy to try to get the One Ring. So he was half working for him, but he did go to darkness. And he did then help them by trying to capture and prevent Gandalf from helping destroy the ring, because he wanted it for himself. Sounds a lot like me. Well, that's not someone you should aspire to be. Saruman, one of the greatest wizards, but he was corrupted by the allure of power from the ring, which proves that even the greatest people can fall to corruption. Whether intended to or not, he fell to corruption, and, well, you know how that went. Get away, get away, get away. You stupid thing just destroyed the boat. Ah, bugger you. Yeah, so he succumbed to the darkness of the allure of power, which then meant when Gandalf reincarnated because he died. Spoilers, by the way, but I presume you don't mind. Basically, when Gandalf died, that's why he was reincarnated as Gandalf the White, rather than Gandalf the Grey that he was originally when he fought the Balrog. Whenever I think of Lord of the Rings, I think of bread that he fills you in one bite. Yeah, the special bread. Lumos, I think it is. Yeah, that. And then Merry and Pippin ate like 3 of them. One bite is enough to fill a man for a day, and the hobbits ate like 3 of them. Lemos, I think. It's Elvish. Elvish is very tricky to speak because, well, yeah. But it's such a cool universe, honestly. And the best thing about it as well, there's a lot of blank areas where Tolkien's never explained things, exactly for the purpose that it then leaves it open to interpretation, which other people can then say what they think happened in that time frame or what these people did in the blanks, which means it's not as simple as saying having every single answer told. So there's room for imagination, which I think is arguably just as important, if not more important, than always having everything instead of not having everything explained to you. Speak Elvish right now, or you're not epic and slay. The thing is, I don't know Elvish. I can't really speak. I don't know. Oops, I broke the lead. Yeah, I wish I could, but I really don't know Elvish, so I really can't. I wish I could. I honestly wish I could, but I can't. Tourist. Yeah, I guess I am. Which way are we going? 7,000. No, was it 4,000? 4,700. So yeah, we got a long way to run, buddy. We want to try and keep on the islands as much as we can, because I can't fly with these guys. Because if I try to rocket, I will break the bleed, which sucks. Happy gas doesn't work because the happy gas would get killed by the projectiles, which means this is annoyingly the best method for transporting shulkers, unless you use minecarts, but minecarts would just take so long. But now, Lord of the Rings universe is amazing, and the films really cut out a lot. Like, for example, when Frodo gets given the ring after the end of Bilbo's party to when he leaves the Shire, 10 years passed in that time, which isn't really shown in the movies, but that was 10 years. Which is where now this new movie, The Hunt for Gollum, takes place. It takes place in those 10 years between him getting the ring and going. Oh yeah, let me do that. Yeah, thank you. I'll go do that. There you go. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. Now I'm gonna need a lot of blocks to go over the gap. Okay, let me go find them again. They should be in here. Ow, were you serious? Is it in this chart? There it is, yeah. Yeah. Get rid of that. Here. No, why can't I? Please don't bug on me. Okay, I can't do it here. I'm going to have to go into here, like, to do it. Here, I think it was. This one? Yeah. Yeah, so no, Lord of the Rings, really, really good. And I don't I shouldn't move. Yeah. And I think you also said earlier on. Why all chat, live chat, please? Yeah. Okay, well I think I got rid of it now. There. Yeah, so that's now when this one's taking place, which is Hunt for Gollum, because they're trying to find him because he's the only one that knows the whereabouts of the ring power, and obviously Sauron and them not looking for them. That's quite a big time frame that is going to show a lot. It's an interesting part, but also hopefully this kind of like if this goes well, I hope it like brings a lot more attention to the series, so they actually start doing more in the like series, so we get more movies and whatnot, because there is so much source material that they can do some really good things with. But we have to wait and see, because only time will tell. Although I believe that's coming out next year. It's coming out next I think it's coming out next next year. Next Christmas I think it's coming out. It's meant to come out this Christmas, but they delayed it for production because they felt they didn't have enough time for production. They put it out that they delayed it. Which is fair enough, and I'd rather them delay it than make a bad thing. We'd rather make time for my favorite holiday. Yeah, Christmas is a good time of year. It's a good holiday, Christmas is. Which always starts in September. Yeah. The really annoying thing is here, I can't actually, I really wish I could, well, in here. Yeah. I really wish I could just, my guy, you attacked a blimming Enderman, you stupid thing. He's gonna want to murder you now. I hope you know that. Well, he wants to murder me right now. Ow! Guy, you're gonna get me killed. Ow. Like... Oh, I hate this game sometimes. I honestly hate this game sometimes. That nearly just got me killed. Come on. I think we took care of the problematic one. Although I think we might call it here now. I think that's enough for today. It's getting a bit late. I'm gonna call it here. Do I want a pumpkin? Probably. But no, but the issue is the Enderman, the shulker box attacked an Enderman, which was a problem. I might do some of this off camera watching stuff, but I'm probably gonna end stream here. So there we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked our little discussion about Lord of the Rings. I found it funny how he's 60 by the events kick off. 60 is basically the same as 20. Yeah. Also, why didn't that come from a chat? My chat's broken because that didn't come from a chat box. No? Oh, but that's ignoring your messages. I think I ignored one of your messages, didn't I? Stretch got missing. Apparently no one seems to choose. Oh, that's not good. Also, why is okay? My chat's been unreliable. It just missed like the last like 5 messages from you, so I don't know why it did that. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider following and subscribing. And if you have done so, thank you very much. I will be live again tomorrow. I think we have Poke MMO tomorrow on the schedule, so we got that to look forward to. At the end of the week, we will be going back to do some Phasmophobia. We might be doing Phasmophobia Friday if CFPs get cancelled again, but we'll see. Right, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye.